There is. What are you looking at? You're looking at the map, right? There's Penrith. There's Emu Plains. There's Jameson Town. That's the Great Nepean River. We're going to go drive out there to Warragamba Dam. Sorry, that's Warragamba Dam way down there. I'm over that way. That's where I live. I'm over this way. Right? Now, everybody's talking about Bathurst. Where is Bathurst? All right. So, you get in your car and you drive out of Glenbrook. And you get to Blacksmith, Warramoo, Sun Valley, Valley Heights, Springwood, Falconbridge, Linden, Woodford, right? And then we go up here. Doing this on a big TV set, just so you can see it. See, look, you've got Martin's look out. You know somebody called Martin? There's the Three Sisters, by the way. Right, where is this thing? See, that's Hazelbrook. That's what it's hit up there, right. Come on. Right on back. I think the TV's a bit bright. Right, I've got a mouse now. No, not a four-legged one. This one, cursed mouse. Right. I'll get over in the middle of it. I'm doing this in my bedroom, so bad luck. If you don't like it, there's a bottle up there, get you on that. Right. There's Medlow Bath. Now, this is the famous Medlow Bath where David Paulides 411, the woman disappeared out at the Medlow Bath Airport, which is known as the Katoomba Airport, which is, see if we can get this little man thingy over here, and we'll bring him down. I've lost my mouse. Where's it gone? Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's Medlow Bath. That's where David Paulides did the story. There's Katoomba, you all might know it, and there's the Three Sisters. Right. Right, we're going to Bathurst. So then what you've got to do, you've got to get in your car and you drive. Come back to you, just got to do it with the other hand. I'm trying to do it left-handed. Right, so there's Mount Victoria now over there. And you come up here, you go to Hartley, you've got Little Hartley, you've got the Good Forest. This is Yowie sort of stuff, Bigfoot stuff, Yowie hominoids. Then you come up to the Bowen Hills, there's Lithgow, Zigzag Railway. Right, this is explaining how you get out to Bathurst. And then we'll pull that down there. I don't know why that thing just went back up. Come on. Right, now we're in Bathurst. That is Mount Panorama. Right, let's have a look at Mount Panorama. Let's do a double click on Mount Panorama. Now you can see the racetrack. Well, look at them for shots, eh? This is all Google Earth. Isn't this great? Look at that. Now you think, what am I looking at? Right, what are you looking at? Right, now, well, that there, obviously, is on the way down, right? That over there is the camping ground. That's for the caravans and tents. See, a couple of motorhomes over there. That's off season. Now that up there is Mount Panorama, And that big square thing, right there where I've got the cursor, that's the big TV camera. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. So we get this thing you pull in on it. That's this sort of shot. Now, there it is up there. Do it this way, on short leash. Right, so there's the big TV tower where the cameraman sits. All the different channels go. There it is there. So, now behind there is all the camping grounds. On the other side of the hill, there's toilets and showers. That is a private farmhouse. That's what people don't realise. So they're private farms. See, this is still a public road. And down on this one, see, that's race day. But you notice, see, they've got the Holden flag up there with a line on it. Right. But also, there's the city of Bathurst. See, it's way down below. But look how close it is. See? And it just comes straight up like that. It's what people don't get. It's that steep. See? Now let's see if we can find some other bits of roads. Let's see if we can find some more pictures. So you've got a farmhouse in the middle of a circuit, which goes around that way, right? So this is the eastern side. Sorry, that's the northern side. That's the eastern side, right? Got to keep that in your mind. Let's see what else we can get. Let's see what else it gives us. There's that one. Now this one here, this is down the flat. Now this is where you drive in from the township and you come in over there on the other side of that fence. That's a public street on the other side of the fence. This is where all your racing cars are. This is part of the Mount Panorama Racetrack Club, right? So this is private property. But on the other side of that steel fence there is the Mount Panorama Road, right? Mountain Road, whatever they want to call it, right? So that's a public street. People don't realise that. It's only a 60 km/h zone. See, now they're outside the fence. Now, when it's non-race days, that's a 60 kilometre, 36 mile an hour road. This is what people don't realise. It's still a public street. Now let's have another look. What else we've got? Right, I know exactly where this one is. It's coming, it's clearing up. Right, that big race, we've just seen all those cars and all those people are down there. And this is Google's fault. This is not mine. It'll clear up in a second. Oh, this is a video. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's play that. Let's have a quick look. See? Right. So this down here is a public street, and that's from the club entrance, right? So as you can see, there's still a public road, and that is some guy's farmhouse. Yeah, that's his farmhouse. What a house to live there, eh? Now, if you like racing cars, wouldn't you love to own that if you're a farmer? Now, where are we here? There's a TV station to the east. You come down the hill, and then you come down through Armour Oil, and then it comes down and goes to the left, and then it comes around to the right. It does like a dog leg. And directly behind here, like where we're sitting, is a hotel. You'll see the big hotel, hopefully in these pictures. Now, this one, look how steep this is. Look at this car going up here. This is what they call it, Mount Panorama. See? Look. Look how steep where that farmer's house is up there behind the signs. See, when you watch a live TV broadcast, you don't get to see it because they're going too fast. When you get to stop and study it, you can see how they've cut into the mountain to put the road in. But look how steep it is, right? And now that's dead level, right? The bottom of the TV set. So you work it out. That's pretty bloody steep. That's 35-degree angle. And look how steep the farmer's house is. That's 45-degree angle. See, because they cut it into two instead of one straight line, right? Made it longer to get up to the top by going over there. Instead of going straight ahead, it'd be steeper. So to make it longer, they go around the bend. So therefore then it's 35 degrees. That's why this is such a very eventful race, because it is so steep and so windy, right? So that's where we are over here, right? Right, so we're actually on the other side of that circle. That's down the bottom again. Now, when you come from that direction, round to the left, you actually come out of the township of Bathurst. So you actually come in off a public street. This is still a public street, but the racetrack actually comes from around that way. And it comes around like that, but there's a public street. When they had the race on, they put concrete barricades across. Look, he's in his own private car and he's doing the speed limit, right? It is not a racetrack. Let's have a look at another one. So that's where it's all closed down, see? Now there's the TV tower. There's all the camping grounds. See all the power poles, floodlights, toilets are all over the back, over that way. And here's a guy just standing there looking at the view. Now look where the cameraman's standing and look where that guy is. That guy's feet are in line with the guy's eyes. And yet he's only 3 car widths down the hill. So you work it out. You get 3 widths of cars. That's how far he is down the hill. And his eyes are in line with his feet. Gives you an idea. This is the one where you see where the 2 guys get out and have a fight on a previous video of mine that Rocker was watching. That's where that was, just on this bend. They come. This is the hill where they come over and they go down and they disappear, whew, like that. And it comes down here and it swings around to the right. See, look, Jody, Narada, something or other. Look, somebody wrote their name there. Very exciting. Good on you, Jody. Right, so now that's where we were just then. That's where the guy was standing up there looking over the fence, right? That's the last photo. This is the camping ground down below. So you can see how high up that is when you look from where the camper's perspective is. See? And this here is obviously taken at the back of where all the racing cars are. So when they come, where they start and they come around the corner, up Conrod Straight or whatever it is, and then you've got all those roller doors, they're behind them, right? So that's where they are. They're to the east of the roller doors. That's the best way to put it. Yes, I've got our own racing car too with our family name on it. And here comes another video. You want to watch this one? This is all just on Google. So if you want to go watch it, go watch it. So this is people. Now, there's all the roller doors and all the camper vans are behind the back over there, and the mount camera up top of the mountain's up there. See? And that's where you're seeing the one where the guy went out to shoot before, right? That's that over there. See, there's the shoot there, you can see it. This is probably the same cameraman. Oh, it is too, Mark Scarf. So that's appreciation to Mark Scarf, whoever he is. Now, this is up at the top of the mountain. This is looking down below from the TV tower. And you get to see there's another fenced in thing there. Now those guys there, they're the marshals. See, they watch the race. And they've got their own water and all that over there as well. But you notice how they're fenced in. And look, you can see the box there and the concrete, and that gives you an idea how high up the cameraman is and how close he is. So really, he's standing up there like where my knuckle is, and there's the race car. Got the idea? It's really steep. It's a 45-degree angle. This is why a lot of Americans are so interested in Bathurst. This is one of those really weird, wonderful mountains that are beats. Now there's the hotel. Big hotel. And that's all made possible. 1 car race a year. See? And that's where the TV tower is, up that way. Now I'm going to keep saying the TV tower because that way then it keeps your mind focused. So that's east. This is north. So this is on the north side of the track. And that's to the far north of the track, right? Now look at this little car, look. That's what I do my little Hyundai, 4.1cc motor. Try and get up there. It goes back into second gear. Right? It really tries to get up, Pertec straight. Pertec, now what is Pertec? Pertec is a company here in Australia, it might be in America, I don't know. And what they do is they fit hose fitting, hydraulic oil fittings, and all that sort of stuff. You can just Google it, look up Pertec, okay, if you really want to know what Pertec is. They've got mobile mechanics and they've got warehouses and shops all around Australia. They do all the earth moving equipment, racing cars, to whole Ford racing cars, to your normal car, to whatever you want, old tractor fittings for hydraulics, anything. They have threads and hoses for everything. Now, there's a hotel. See? Now, this is where the road, this is the S-bend, see? I was wrong before. I said the hotel was behind me. It's not. It's up top of the hill. See? This is the round to the left, then round to the right. See? So there's Armwood there. It goes down there. You turn left, and then that's where all the roller doors are on the other side. And that's all the work crew shops, and then all the camping is in there, in those tarred roads there. They're just sort of like there where my bedroom doorknob is, right? That's all the camping area. But that over there in the background, that's all residential houses. That's Bathurst City. It actually is an actual city. It's an Australian country city. It doesn't have high rises. I think there's only about 3 high-rise buildings in Bathurst, but don't quote me. It's not many. They don't believe in high rises because it's Bathurst. See, camping. And you walk over bridges over the road. That's what I said. The camping is in the middle of the racetrack, around the circle. Now, this is the one. Now, the guy was, see, there's the TV towers. So he's come down around there, and then he's come around. So he's come over there, gone down the dip, he's come around, and now he's coming down. So he's halfway down, right? And there is Bathurst City in the background. That's where you just were down there. That's where the hotel is. If you could take that brick wall away, that's where the hotel is. I think you've got an idea what I'm trying to point out to explain how it works. You go up to the side of a mountain, and then you come down the other side of the mountain. It's like a skateboard track. Righto, well I think that's going to be about it. Let's have a look over here. Let's see what this thing here's got. You want to have a look at Google Earth? Let's see what we get. Let's just see what happens. You can do it. You can do this at home. But if you don't have it, there you are. Look at that for a beautiful house, eh? Imagine being that farmer there. Look at that. Look at his house. Look, there's his rubbish bins. See? New South Wales, Waratah. That's called a flower. That's a Waratah flower. Our train is called the Waratah train because our state symbol is a Waratah. And there is a town called Waratah up there near Newcastle. New South Wales loves New South Wales. See? Now, there's the guy's rubbish bins. Let's go back. Let's invade his privacy a little bit. Come back again. How's that? Imagine having your house right on the side of Mount Panorama. Eh? Wouldn't your cousins and relatives love you? Because that is his personal fence, and that's a barricade fence, which means people have only got 2 metres to stand there. They can't park their cars there. They can stand there, but they can't go in there. See, because that's private property. Isn't that interesting little point? See? Now you notice how the barricade finishes on the right side of the tree, and then it starts behind the left side of the tree, but it's way back. Because what they do, they put a rescue car in there, and then the rescue car is protected by the barrier, and then it can drive out through there. Yeah, that's right. So there you go. You learn something new every day. Let's see what else we pick up on this thing. Let's just see where we go. Here we go. Oh, back to where we were. Anyway, I'm Mr. Hominoid, down here and down under. And if you like my little channel, I'm going to go for a drive up there to Mount Panorama. So if you want to have a look, we'll take our little 4-cylinder 1.4 Hyundai up there for a drive. Or I might take my little European sports car up there and we'll take that up there for a drive, which will be a lot quicker. And I'll be doing that on Monday, hopefully, or Tuesday. We'll go up there and get up there for a drive. And of course, just for you, I'll have a shave. I'll get all cleaned up. We can't let the Aussie whiskers. No, it's just an Aussie thing. So for down here, down under, from Mr. Hominoid, hope you enjoyed that little bit. It's one way slower to see it, to understand it. So like, there's the road there, and there's the racetrack over there. Look, see, it goes up the mountain. And then it cuts across the top. And it comes down and it winds back down again. So I hope that absolutely confuses you. So we'll go for a drive up there during the week, and we'll take the Doodle Noodle with us and see if he wants to go for a drive. Doodle Noodle, that's his nickname. It's a friend of mine. I'm Mr. Hominoid, and there's Mr. Dog. Mr. Dog loves going around Mount Panorama. If anybody knows anything about my channel, go down and look down and see Mr. Dog loves sausages. Mr. Dog loves chicken necks, and Mr. Dog does his famous tricks. Anyway, he's had one video there, he had I think it was 10,000 views in 1 week of him watching TV, watching Crouton Bear over there in America. So hello, Crouton Bear in America, over there in Austin, Texas. I hope you're going well. And hopefully we'll get up and do a filmage of Mount Panorama before it opens up there in November. So this is now September the 1st. So September, October. So we've got 1 month to get up there, or 2 months to get up there. So we'll get up there before summer hits. Now what you've got to remember is, this is what you don't realise. You're in the Northern Hemisphere. This is the Southern Hemisphere. Well, up there in November, it's going to be 50 degrees Celsius. Yeah, you work it out how hot that is in Fahrenheit. I think that's about 130 Fahrenheit. It gets pretty hot. And yes, that does get bushfire burnt. Yes, it does, up over the back. Bushfires went through Bathurst, 2020 bushfires. Anyway, so we'll see you later from Mr. Hominoid down under, the man with a big Cobra hat. And as we say, Wagga Wagga is not Wagga Wagga, it's Wagga Wagga. And Yas, Y-A-S-S, is Yas, not yes, or Yas. Like Mr. Ballon says. Hello, Mr. Ballon. And hello there to a few other American YouTubers I've been watching. And Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, leave us a comment, whatever you want. If you want me to particularly film something up there at Bathurst, you let me know and I'll stop and film it. Let's say, for example, I'll be up there. I will try and stop the car. Remember, it is still a 36 mile an hour, 60k an hour public road. You can't just stop, right? It's like there, see? You're going to have to try and squeeze in somewhere and stop. But you're on the edge of a mountain. So it is going to be hard, but leave me a request if you want before I do the filming. So be quick. I'll be up there in a couple of days, hopefully. I say hopefully, because nothing is ever a sure thing in this world. Right? See it from Mr. Hominoid. Hominoids Australia at gmail.com. Hominoids, Hominoids, Australia at gmail.com. M Hominoid, M only, Hominoid, Hominoid, M Hominoid on Facebook Messenger, and it's got a picture of a black cow. Yes, the black cow is me, and that's the one there you can look out for. Or just leave me a comment down below on YouTube. See you later from Mr. Hominoid Down Under, and hope to hear from those American YouTubers, and they probably wouldn't even know how to get to Bathurst. Now you know, you've seen a map.